Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Brent? How you doing? Shout out Mia Brosnan. Giving the follow. Reapy Weeb. What's going on, Ninja? How are you? Dylan 1407. So, tell me, Ninja, how is your Sunday going? Brent, ladies and gentlemen, the artist extraordinaire, Lee Cozy's in the house. What up, Greek? How are you doing? Oh, so I had a meeting with the brain trust of DCD Collects. Good drop off Corvo. Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully your friend has very, very mild symptoms and everybody is okay, Ninja. I'm just dandy. Just dandy. Getting a little flushed out by my lights. I changed a light bulb and now everything's all orange. I'm going to have to get a white balance correcting for the next video. Maybe change my white balance on the fly, possibly. Going on, Ice Wolf? How you doing? Kansas City just barely pulled that one off against Denver. Should not have been that close. Really, a scoop and score is what changed the momentum. Longest scoop and score this season. I think it was 86 yards. Yeah, there you go. Who would have thunk somebody with the name Ice Wolf would like it cold? I do. I look a little jaundiced. They got some liver issues, which is funny because it wasn't like this before. See if I can do an on-the-fly fix. I'm computer dumb, so I can't guarantee it. Let's go with maybe this. Oh, no. That flushes me out terribly. Ooh. Really softens the glow of my head. All right, we're not going to mess with it. Well, Bengals were due. Cincy was due. So I was able to chat with Doug and Trevor and Lee as well. And Doug and Trevor said they wouldn't be here. Well, when the dogs are away, the cats will play. Plus, they never watch any of these videos after I'm done with them anyway. If they're not here live, they're definitely not taking time out of their day to watch the video on replay. So I say we're gonna do what I came here to do, which is talk a little bit about the vintage Star Wars product that we have coming out. 50 boxes featuring vintage Star Wars cards and autos and stickers and unopened packs and rack packs and 25. Lee, Star Wars is it's a movie series. Most of it takes place on the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, James Tiberius Kirk is the captain in Star Wars. Huge following. A lot of people like it. Not to be confused with any other movie like what was the other one? Stargate? Yeah. It's a little bit different than Stargate. Star Trek, never heard of it. Oh, is that the one with Jean-Luc Picard? Oh, wait, no, that's Picard. Never mind. Stargate he knows. Okay. That's right. Kirk was big in stroking his Wookiee. Huge desert planet with massive worms. That's right. Oh, you mean Beetlejuice? Mars. Here's what we talked about. Basically, most the pumpkin spice must flow. Man, if you're still drinking pumpkin spice, that might be some old pumpkin spice. About 2 months late. So as far as like the actual items that are in there, let's talk a little bit about the autographs. A lot of big name autos in there. I'm not going to leak too many of them. But most, not all, but most of them are actually on vintage stock. They're on the original 1977 through 1983. What's going on? Sketch School. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean MacArthur. What's up, buddy? 2 artists, 1 chat. My goodness. So we have the autograph's gonna be on vintage stock for the most part. What's going on, Don? How are you? Which is awesome. That means they basically bought back the originals and then sent it out. Greek, you have seen that video. I think you were telling me about it. In addition to that, one lucky person is going to be walking out with the original Series 1 1977 empty box. And it's not a completely empty box. It's actually going to have an unopened vintage Series 1 pack in it. And if you know anything about those packs, they go for anywhere between $75 to $150, depending on what condition they're in. And if you know anything about those boxes, even opened, empty, those boxes are huge collector's items. So that is going to be one of the big hits in there as well. Lee Cozy himself, Cozy Art on Instagram, he provided 25, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to be wrong, sketch cards. I say it's going to be wrong because these are not sketches. This is Lee Cozy pulling out his tools and doing gouache paintings on here of the vintage characters and or droids, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know what I mean, Which set didn't he provide 25 sketch cards for? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Batman and Rogues Gallery, the 2 more that I have that are coming out. Oh, Lee Cozy on Instagram. Cozy Art is just him placeholding the username on Twitch. So Lee Cozy on Instagram. He has so many things that I can't even keep track of them all. I keep it easy. I'm DC the Breaker everywhere. Lee's special. That, and there's so many people that want to be Lee. He has to placehold things. There is, if I'm not mistaken, a vintage Boba auto. That's a big deal. Series 2 through 4 are also in there. If you know anything about the later series of Star Wars, the green border ones are the ones that you have the chance of finding the goldenrod card. If you're not familiar with the Star Wars goldenrod card, in a attempt to stay family friendly, I'm going to have you Google Star Wars Goldenrod C-3PO. But as a joke, from what I was told, the story that I heard is as a joke during the filming, somebody took a gold prop, fabricated a gold prop for fun, and stuck it in a very precarious position on Mr. Daniels' character. Bourbon's like, the chances of me buying 5 or more, maybe 100%. And somebody quickly snapped a picture of him standing up with this extra appendage. That was supposed to be a joke. It was supposed to not actually be used or shared or spread. It was more like, ha ha ha, look at this is funny. It ended up getting printed in, I want to say, Series 4, which is the green border. It's either Series 3 or Series 4. Either or. That's in there. And those, you can pick some up for fairly inexpensive if they're not in that great condition. If you want them graded at like, if you get them graded 7 or 8 or above, you're talking hundreds of dollars for the Goldenrod card. I know because I just researched the crap out of it, and you're not getting one for cheap if it's graded. Even an 8 is not cheap. There are quite a few different things in here. Now, in addition to those, every single box is going to be guaranteed a Series 1 sticker. The entire set run for stickers has been broken up and put into this 50-box run. So all of them, including the Carrie Fisher, including the Mark Hamill, the Vader, all the ones that people are looking for, those are in there. What's going on, Benj? Bonjour. Comment ça va? So that's there as well. Every single box is going to have 10 original cards specifically curated and hand selected by Trevor in each of the boxes. Bon. Here. Let's talk about Lee. Because if there's one thing I know about Lee, he just loves when people talk about him. Sometimes when I'm hanging out with Lee, he likes to bring himself up in conversation. Because he's like, man, I really like it, DC, when you talk about me. So let's do some show and tell. I'm not supposed to share all of these with you, which is basically their way of saying share them. Because if they tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it. That's just me. It's what I do. It's could be that as well. could be that. Just take the embed off. Come on, people. Come on. Are you kidding me? I know. That is probably the best Captain Kirk painting I have ever seen. So he actually also did a caricature sketch of me. You will find me in this run. As a joke, he's like, dude, I totally have you in here. DC the Breaker, this will be your first ever sketch card. I'm going to share it with you guys. The likeness is uncanny. I'm telling you. The kid's got talent. All right, one more. Well, that is a good one. I think I'm not going to show that one. That's also a good one. I shouldn't show that one either. Okay, I'll show that one. This one's really good. Come on, people. Now, Lee, because you're here, I'm going to go straight to the source. You would know better than I would, so you would be able to answer this better than I would. Typically, to the best of your knowledge, and I'd imagine you'd be pretty knowledgeable, your favorite rhymes with barfoo fee through. I'm not going to share that one. It's too good. If you are selling a full gouache painted color Star Wars subject, on average, to the best of your knowledge, what do those typically go for? Because your Star Wars stuff comes at a premium considering you're an actual LucasArts artist. What else? Hold on, I have more here. I got to make sure I have on here. Fully painted AP cards that you do, $500 is the lowest that he accepts. Wrap your head around that. An artist proof from Lee is going to set you back 500 bones. We have 25 gouache painted Star Wars characters, and they are all iconic characters. And there's one or two ships on here. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but they are. So when I talk to people about the Batman run, one of the things people said was, "Where are the vehicles?" Well, ask and ye shall receive, because Lee did a couple vehicles for you, or maybe it's a few vehicles. I'm not going to tell you, but I am going to tell you that vehicles are on the menu in this break. So 50% shot at getting a full color gouache painted card from Lee in this run, which makes it special. If you do not get a sketch card, you are going to get a vintage auto. And these are all the vintage characters. You're not going to find Rey in here. You're not going to find, excuse me, Darth Maul in here. You're not going to find Kylo. These are the originals, the OGs, the first three movies in release order. So A New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. You're going to be getting vintage packs. You're going to be getting vintage rack packs. Do yourself a favor. Go ahead. I double dog dare you. Go on eBay. Find out how much a rack pack goes for from 1980. They are between $75 and $150 depending on who is being depicted on them. Don, these are premium boxes. These are $200 a box. These are big boys. They are unopened vintage wax and racks. Could have called it wax and racks. I think I saw a video wax and racks. Completely unrelated to Star Wars. Don't Google that. And if you do Google it, I didn't tell you to Google it. Interesting. So yeah, should be a pretty wild ride. Now, we do have 50 of these, so we do plan on having them for a while. Greek. Yes. So this is one. Too late. Wax and racks sounds like a plastic surgery play. Wow! Ninja! I love it. Ninja. There you go. There you go. Wax and racks, plastic surgery place. I love it. Oh, I dig it. Where are you headed? I'm headed to Wax and Racks. Gonna get myself a new hiney. Dig that. Dig that. That's clever. I really do like that. Yeah, so yeah, Greek. These are so we got lucky. Well, I shouldn't say lucky. Trevor foreshadowed demand. He beat a lot of people to the punch with this one, and I have to give full credit to Trevor on this one, because this is more or less Trevor's baby. Trevor has been grabbing over the last few months these unopened packs, unopened boxes, unopened wax packs, unopened rack packs, grabbing sets of stickers as they come available, if they come available, and getting a hold of loose cards as well. And this has literally been months. He was showing me some of the unopened box that he acquired, which, go look for them. They're extremely uneasy to find. A Series 1 1977 Star Wars opened empty box, just the empty box itself, is selling for well over $100. Unless it's shredded, then it's $100. But you can see them for $200-300 depending on the condition that they're in, and that's an empty box. So somebody's going to walk away with that. But he has been collecting these, and then in the middle of him buying up all of this product, and this started out being just for him. He was buying it for himself. He actually may tell this story. He was originally trying to buy it for himself, and when he realized what he had there, he's like, oh, this would make a really good break. In the middle of that, the Luke Skywalker PSA 10 hit the market, and I think it was at Pristine for like 50 grand or something like that. I think there's going to be a cap of 5. I think we're going to do 5 per person. We haven't confirmed it yet, but I think the original max is 5. I will talk to them to see if they want to lift it for this one, since we do have 50 of them. Rule of thumb, I'm actually going to share it with you guys because, you know, I like to be transparent. We're trying to limit it to no more than 10% of the break per person on opening day. After 24 hours, we lift the restrictions on buying, because after 24 hours, everyone would have had a chance to buy them. Because we heavily advertise the release dates. So day 1, you'll be able to grab 10%, which in this case will be 5. After 24 hours, if there's anything left, we open it up. There's other things on here that are in this, and I don't want to spoil them because I did promise them I wasn't going to release all the details. I have been told that there is a certain autograph in here and they were contemplating putting it in. And if this is true, I am going to be PO'd. And I have fought tooth and nail to keep this out of products. Yes, Greek. I think Trevor put the 69 Lando in there. I am not happy about it. I have personally offered DCD Collects $300 for the card, just to keep it within the company. Apparently, $300 was not enough to keep the card in our hands. So I think, I haven't confirmed, but Trevor has been baiting me in our Zoom meetings by holding it up and nodding and pointing at it, and I think he's going to put it in the run. I love you guys, but I hope it doesn't go in the run, because I want that to stay in the company. That's simply the greatest Lando Calrissian card that you can get. A Billy D. Williams, numbered 6 out of 9. That Lando swag 69. I don't want that out of my sight. And unfortunately, I think it's in there. I think the 6'9" Lando autograph is in there. I don't know if you can see or tell, but I'm not happy about it. Lee just said, I looked on eBay to see how much some of my cards are selling for. Cosi Star Wars. The cards are running $50 to $150, unpainted. All of the cards in this break are fully painted. That gives you an idea that right off the bat, 50% of you are going to be coming at minimum in the range of 50% of your buy-in on his art alone, because let's face it, you can't think of Star Wars without thinking of Lee Cosi when it comes to the art side. Speaking of the art side, Mr. Young, who did the original mock-ups of the movie posters. This is one I was not necessarily supposed to talk about. There is an autographed movie poster print that somebody will be getting a redemption for. So there's also that. Those go for, at minimum, a bill. But yeah, these are collector's boxes. Now, I'm still pissed about the Lando thing. I think he put it in there. I won't know until I open it. If I open one and you see me start to cry, you'll know that it's in that box. If I get mad during opening a box, it's because I saw that it's in there and I'm mad about it. The packs are unopened, unsearched, and in a rare statement from me, I'm actually going to recommend that you, in most cases, don't open them. Sealed packs for Star Wars, especially the originals, are exceedingly more and more difficult to find. After the $50,000 Luke Skywalker PSA 10 rookie hit, a lot of people bought up packs and ripped them looking for the next PSA 10 Hamill. Because of that, the packs skyrocketed. One lucky person is going to get a Series 1 pack. So I would not recommend opening it. Do what you want, but they're just going to skyrocket in value as time goes on. I honestly don't recommend opening any of them. They are, in some cases, 40 years or older. Between 38 and 43 years or 42 years old. 44 years old, whatever it is. I are not good at math. I will open them if you ask. It's what I do. My name is literally DC the Breakers, so I'm going to break it open if you ask me to. However, in a rare statement of me not opening something, I'm going to say you may want to hang on to the packs. There's never going to be any more. If anything, as time goes on, there's only going to be less. And I'm just going to say, yeah, you're welcome. Sean shot me a photo. And he's like, hey, should I open this? I was like, I don't recommend it. But as time goes on, you're gonna wanna hang on to these. Again, I'll open them if you want me to. But I'm probably going to, even at the time that you ask, remind you, hey, you may not want to do that. Even the Series 3 from 1983. You can get those maybe $10, $15 a pack. You can still. There's out there. I don't know what condition they're in, but you can get those for about $15 a pack for those. But again, they're going to be increasingly more and more difficult to find. As these cards sell, people are going to see the cards selling. They're going to take their chances opening packs, and that's one less pack that can't be replaced. Again, I'll open them if you ask me to, but this is one where you may want to temper expectations and think long term. With that said, I will have a ton of top loaders. Just in case somebody feels froggy. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's loaded. I have a breakdown of the approximate items in each box, and not specifically, but generally what you can find. But there is a ton of Luke's and Leia's. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Yeah, right, Ice Wolf? Ice Wolf's like, yeah, he'll also have release forms, so you can't hold him accountable if there's no big money cards in the pack. Back then, I mean, in the 70s, Coalition was what it was. I mean, zero chance I don't open at least 5. That's a gambling man right there. Bourbon, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a poker player. Here's a zero chance I don't open at least 5. When it gets closer to the release date, I will be downloading some of the set lists and getting some comps for some of the cards that are out there. Now, mind you, raw, these cards can be picked up on eBay. Graded is where it gets tough. So these packs are 35 to 45 years old, give or take. Can't be too, yeah, right? There you go, Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf, go on eBay, find the low graded singles. Like there's people that are selling like for $2 to $10 a card with rounded edges on them, man. If they're gonna be rounded edges, you can cut those ones up. But yeah, these are gonna be fun. So we'll see. I'm nervous because I'll be handling a lot of old stuff here. But it's exciting to see what's in there. When I tell you that the sketches I just showed you, Lee doesn't do bad work. But from an objective standpoint, the ones that I showed you, the Yoda's really cool. There are some that are even nicer in there. And I don't know how to say that, but there are some that look even nicer. There is one that Lee and Doug agree is one of the best ones. I'm not going to show it to you. I'm gonna wait till it comes up in a box. Hopefully somebody buys it and actually wants it open live, because I want that one to be seen on camera. If at the end of the run, it's one of the boxes that ships out, because as you guys know, we've hit over 150 followers on DCD Collects Instagram. We are expecting buyers here that are not going to be on the show, that are just going to be buying them to have them sent to their house, as opposed to me opening them. If for some reason we go through all 50 boxes and that particular one is not shown, I do have high-res scans of the card. I will show it at that time. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to show you. Lee doesn't do bad work. Look at the crap on eBay for proof that I had a crappy phase. Well, don't forget, Lee, at one point they were only paying you, what, $1 a card? Is that what sketch cards go for artists? They're like, here's $1, give me a card. Here's a hundo, I need 100 cards. Imagine that, folks. $1.50 a sketch back in the day. That's what they were offering people. How infuriating would that be as an artist to put time and effort and get $1.50 for it? Yikes. But I digress. What else? Hey, Lee, did I forget anything? That's true. I can tell you the cheapest I ever remember gas being was 75 cents a gallon. I don't remember it ever being cheaper than 75 cents. That was in the late 80s. That's one card every 6 minutes just to earn $15 an hour. Bonkers. That was when you could live off of the interest on $1 million and never touch the million. That's a long time ago. What else? Yeah, the opened empty box sells for about 150 to 200 on eBay, I've been told. A pack of series 2 through 4 can go for anywhere between 20 and 100, depending on the series, depending on the condition. I got to make sure the backside of this doesn't have writing on it. I don't want you guys to see the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Excuse me. So that's it. That's the rub. All right, we'll sneak one more sketch in. Let me find another one. Let's do a vehicle. There you go. There's your answer. about an at-at? Roaming somewhere on Hoth. That's the dog from Doctor Who, right? The dog from Doctor Who. Canine. Wasn't Canine the name of the dog from Doctor Who? Okay, good. I was going to say, I can't call myself a Whovian if I don't know that. Okay. That's it. That's it. I told them I would not leak much. I leaked a little bit more than I said I was going to. But that's it. So, Lee, did I forget anything? Is there anything else that I need to mention? Is there anything that you want to leak that I forgot to leak? I mean, Lee, if you do it, it's just you telling people. If I do it, it's leaking. Yes, that's true. That's true. There is a $1 million Tom Young is how do you spell the artist's name? Yeah, I know that. I noticed it was spelled wrong on the stuff that he sent me, but I wasn't gonna split hairs because it's pronounced Young, but I know it's a J. I know. I'm aware. I get it. We'll blame somebody not named DC or Lee for that one. Oh, okay. Got it. Now I understand. I thought you were just complaining. That's true. You have usually constructive criticism. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Lee's usually always right. Yeah, we do okay. All right, so I'm actually gonna be. I have a collection of badges from all the conventions that paid me to be there, and they still misspelled my name. Yeah, that reminds me. I think the cat's out of the bag about Anaheim. If I end up in Anaheim, Lee, are they going to use my real name or my stage name? Or do I need to hurry up and incorporate myself so that I can make it officially my stage name? Because I really don't want my real name running around the convention. People can Google me and find out about all the atrocities I committed in the Philippines. I don't want that to happen. It was just one summer, okay? Leave it at that. Your name is what we put on it. Okay, so I can put whatever I want. Cool. It's going to be Stinky McButtsniffer. That's what Lee would put. I have one, Lee. I have a Comic-Con International ID. But they never asked me for a nickname. They just asked me for my real name. Anyway, I digress. I have to go a little bit early today. My wife, her best friend, and my mother are going out, and I have to watch Jimmy. Um, because girls just want to have fun, and yeah. So, me and James are going to probably play some video games and then go to bed early. And I expect the ladies to be home somewhere around 5 or 6 a.m. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go. I wanted to drop a little bit of knowledge about that, and have some fun with some of the leaks. We don't have a date yet as to when it's releasing, so if you were looking for that, we don't have that yet. But as soon as we do, you guys will know. Stay on our social media. And that's it. I love each and every one of you. It's true. And I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. I'm talking to people in 3 different countries here. I love all 3 of those countries. Again, have a good rest of your Sunday, Ninja. For everybody else, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And Sunday is a day for American football, so have fun. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you again next week.